welcome to RCKicks. On today's show, I finally get a chance to drive my vintage Schumacher XLS. What did I think? Pretty good, to be quite honest with you. Straight out of the box, I haven't done much fettling. The only things that I did before I drove it was set the end points for the steering, so I had it as much steering as possible. The acceleration, the neutral point and the brake. But I haven't actually adjusted the physical car. I haven't changed any cambers or anything like that. Obviously I centered the steering servo, but you know, just to get it going. But I haven't adjusted anything else. And very stable, very easy to drive, very predictable. I could hold it on a drift quite nicely. It's very muddy, very wet and horrible outside, and I literally drove it outside up and down the road, but I live on quite a main road, so I don't get a lot of time. But there's a couple of lanes, but they're very narrow, so you can't really do a lot, and they're very dirty. But at some point I'll take it somewhere I've got a bit more space. I'm gonna pick up a GPS speed testing thingy-majiggy, whatever you call it, so you can see what your maximum speed is. It did feel a little bit slow for me, but you got to remember that my normal running rig is my Schumacher K1 Aero, which is running brushless and it's got LiPo, so it's also lighter because it's running a LiPo battery. So I try not to think of it like this, because this is a rocket ship. But from a handling point of view, it's not far off, to be quite honest with you, considering how far advanced this is. I mean, this is getting on a bit now, but how far advanced this is from this, it's pretty good. I can see why people rate it, and obviously for what it actually achieved back in the day. I just feel like I need more oomph, personally. But I don't know whether the car could actually handle a lot more or not. It's too early days to tell. I might up the pinion gear a little bit, see if it will stretch its legs a little bit more, as well as I'll try a few different motors. So the motor that's in it now is the Acto Power Pink, mainly because I had the connectors and it all just worked from that point of view. So I'm starting to forgive it for its birth, if you will, being very painful. So from that point of view, yeah, reasonably okay. We're bonding again, so that's good. On another note, check this, what turned out. This was gifted to me. This is from Bart Lumens. Bart had a lot of experience with Tamiya and used to race for them, I think it was, back in the day. Well, he managed to get hold of tons of Tamiya swag, and he sent me this, which is very kind of him. These dates, the 5th of the 2nd, 19, is the day I started RCKicks. So I've put them in a frame, and I'm going to hang them up on the wall in my not so big studio somewhere. And I think that's really cool. So a big thank you to Bart for sending that to me. If you want your own one, he's got tons and tons of them. So if you want your own bit of Tamiya history, because apparently these ones are the ones in the books. Hold on, I'll put it down. Apparently these are the bibs that you see in the books, which is really cool, because apparently they come from Japan in 1982 or something. So I'll put a link below if you want to go and get some of those yourself. They're not that expensive and pretty cool. So, and he's got a load of other swag, so you might be able to talk him into selling some of his other bits and pieces, because I think he's collected quite a bit of Tamiya history. Anyway, there you go. I wanted to show you that as well. What's next? Well, I might talk myself into a few little upgrades for this car. I'm not sure. I need to drive it a little bit more first. Anyway, there we go. I'll now play the running footage for you, so enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.